Assalamu alaikum, my viewers. Welcome to my channel Info about USA. Today, my topic is New York City. Today, we are talk about New York City, the city of United States, one of the famous city in United States, one of the populated city in United States. When we are talking about New York, then this is the most important city in America. America is the one of the best city, New York. Now we are talk about New York City. New York, often called New York City, to distinguish it from the state of New York, is the most populous city in the United States. Yes, when we talk about New York, New York is the one of the biggest city according to its population, and having a large number of people living inside the New York, with a 2020 population of disturbed over 300.46 square mile, 780.2 kilometer. New York City is also the most densely populated major city in the United States, located at the southern tip of the state of New York. The New York is the center of New York metropolitan area, the largest metropolitan area in the world by urban area, with over 20.1 million people in the metropolitan statistical area and 23.5 million in the combined statistical area as of 2020. According to the statistics of 2020, New York is one of the world's most populous mega cities. It is also known is not only biggest city in United States, but also it is one of the mega city all over the world. New York City has been described as the cultural, financial. New York City has been described as the cultural, financial, and media capital of the world. When we are talking about New York City, it is the richest in his culture. We are easily see all the culture of United States in New York. When we go to visit New York, easily can see all type of people who lives in United States. Their culture also we can see in New York City, as well as financial. Talk about finance of the United States, we can also know about the New York is one of the most populous and most financial city as other cities of the United States, and media hub of the United States, also New York City. Media, we can also call media capital of the world, and is a significant influence on commerce, entertainment, research, technology, education, politics, tourism, during art, fashion, and sports. New York City cover all things which are the signs of best city, which are the population city, and also is known as the well known as the fashion industry, and tourism industry and sports, politics, education, etc. All things it's cover. It is the most photographed city in the world, home to the headquarters of the United Nations. New York City is headquarter of the United Nations, make New York City different from other cities. New York is an important center of the international diplomacy, an established safe haven for global investors, and is sometimes described as the capital of the world. Situated on one of the world's largest natural harbors, with water covering 36.4% of its surface area, New York City is composed of five boroughs, each of which is coextensive with a respective country of the state of New York. The five boroughs: King Country, Queens Country, New York Country, Bronx Country, Richmond Country, were created when local government were consolidated into a single municipal entity in 1898. The city and its metropolitan area constituted the premier gateway for the legal immigration to the United States. As many as 800 languages are spoken in New York. More than 800 languages are spoken in city of New York, making it the most linguistically diverse city in the world. New York is home to more than 3.2 million residents born outside the United States. Means 3.2 million residents come from different areas of the world. The largest foreign born people of any city in the world as of 2016. As of 2018, the New York metropolitan area is estimated to produce a gross metropolitan products of nearly 1.8 trillion US dollars, ranking its first in the United States. If the New York metropolitan area were a sovereign state, it would have the eighth largest economy in the world. New York is the home of the highest number of billionaires of any city in the world. Number of billionaires lives inside the New York City. New York City have a large number of people who are billionaire. New York City traces its origins to a trading post founded on the southern tip of the Manhattan Island by Dutch colonists in approximately 1624. The settlement was named New Amsterdam in 1626 and was chartered as a city in 1653. The city came under English controlled in 1664 and was renamed New York after King Charles II of England granted the land to his brother, the Duke of York. The city was regained by the Dutch in July 1673 and was renamed New Orange for 1 year and 3 months. The city has been continuously named New York since November 1674. New York City was the capital of the United States from 1785 until 1790 and has been the largest US city since 1790. The status of liberty greeted millions of immigrants as they came to the US by ships in the late 19th and early 20th century, and it is a symbol of USA and its idea to liberty and peace. In the 20th century, New York has emerged a global node of creativity, entertainment, and environment sustainability as a symbol of freedom and culture diversity. In 2019, New York was voted the greatest city in the world per a survey of over 30,000 people from 48 cities worldwide. City its culture diversity.